Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel Talks with Thee. I remain yours truly, Mrs. Daughter O2, welcoming us to yet another interesting and exciting episode on this channel. Always glad to have you with me. Thank you to the new subscribers and the old ones alike. God bless you for believing in this channel. Thank you so much. So I hope you are doing well, and I hope things are getting on well with you. What else? You are a winner. By all means, you win, don't you? So congratulations. God bless you indeed. All right, people. On today's episode, I just want to ask you, have you taken a photograph lately with your family? Have you taken a picture with your family lately? Or with your friends? With the people that are important to you? Have you taken pictures lately? If you haven't, what are you waiting for? Take a picture. I just want us to discuss a topic I titled Preserving Precious Moments. Listen to me, moments come and moments go. If we are not deliberate in capturing them in a picture form, we will lose those moments. Writing about those moments are not enough. But when we have pictorial evidences of such beautiful moments, it's something that we can pass on to generations even yet unborn. I've seen families that took taking pictures for granted, and they ended up not being able to capture the entire family in a photograph. I remember while growing up, my mother was in the habit of taking pictures. Oh my goodness. Do you know those pictures are treasures to everyone in the family? We look at ourselves in our younger days and we laugh at ourselves. We laugh at the way we look. It's so beautiful for you to revisit your past. Taking pictures helps you to look back to where you are coming from and to be grateful. All right? Except that those moments were captured by my mom. She was good at it. I tell you the truth. She would just call in the photographer, and the photographer will come. And of course, we'll be grumbling. I don't want to. But you know what? We will dress up anyway. We'll come and take those pictures. And today, they are treasures to us. And some of us that run away, we ended up not being included in those pictures. So I want you to also encourage every member of your family to be part of such moments when pictures are taken. Because except you are in the picture, it's like you trying to tell people I belong to the family, and they will say, if you are part of the family, why are you not in the picture? All right. So taking pictures and preserving precious memories in photographs is something I want to encourage us to do on today's episode. In fact, that is the reason why I came to you today, to encourage you to please take it serious. Even renew your enlargements when you know that the kids are grown up. I know you have some photographs when they are still young, tender. In those days, I don't know about now, we capture children when they are 3 months, when they can sit. And then gradually 1 year birthday, of course, you have to, and so on and so forth, until now, if you want to mark birthdays for some of your children, they will say, no, just give me money. I want to hang out with my friends. But thank God that we took some photographs, while they were young. I have photographs of my children when they were small, from 3 months to 1 year to 5 years to 10 years, until they stopped, celebrating birthdays. But thank God for even the digital era, where we have the opportunity to have smartphones, where we can take photographs even without calling in a professional photographer. There's a place for a professional photographer, but even when you are in the kitchen doing stuff, even when you are in the sitting room doing stuff, you can just randomly take photographs of yourself. My son does that a lot. It's amazing how he does it, because even when I don't know, maybe I'm just discussing with someone, he's recording me. He's either videoing me or he's taking photographs of me, of the moments. And by the time he tells me or shows it to me, I am so happy that those moments were captured. Do not lose those precious moments, because they will not always be around. My parents are no longer around. I can't take photographs of them. I remember some time ago, before she passed, I traveled home, and I wanted to take photographs of her. I don't know what came into me. I just wanted to have photographs of her. And then I got her dressed up, and made her to sit down. And I took photographs of her. Do you know that those are the most recent photographs I have of my mother. And I still have them. Thank God for storage facilities in the cloud. They are still there. If I had not captured that moment, in fact, while I was snapping her, my father went in, got dressed, and came and joined in the photograph. So I have photographs of them, both of them, with my smartphone. Thank God I captured that moment. Otherwise, I will have no recent photograph of my parents. What am I saying? Do not lose those moments, because you don't know what the next minute holds. Capture those moments. Are they birthdays? Capture them. Weddings? Capture them. Graduations? Capture them. Housewarming? Capture them. School visitations? Capture them. Housewarming parties? Capture them. Any event that brings your loved ones together is an opportunity for you to capture and seal those moments, because it's not just for you alone. It's for every member of the family. When they see those pictures, they get encouraged to know that family is important, relationship is important, because your smiles and your joy is there. Have you not, looked at some pictures and you just start laughing? You look at some pictures and you are already excited. It makes you to revisit the moment. It takes your mind back to that day, and then conversations, are brought up, concerning that event. Oh, you remember that day we took this picture? You remember what happened? And you will talk and you will laugh. So it makes for families to come together. It's a tool that we can use to bring our minds together, to remind us that we came a long way. Just imagine you and your husband or your children, pictures of years past, and then when you see yourself now, you say, wow, we came a long way. You will laugh at yourself, you will laugh at the way you dress and say, wow, now you are civilized, look at how you were looking. So it makes for fun, because what are we talking about here on this channel is for us to have a good life with our families, in our relationships, just to be happy, to enjoy the journey of life. No one can make you happy but yourself. So taking pictures is one way of making yourself happy and making your family happy. It helps your children too to begin to trace your root. To say, mommy, these are your siblings. Oh, these are your parents. Oh, this is my uncle. It makes for your children to even identify your family members that they might not remember just by speaking. Because if you take pictures, someone can see the images and recognize. But if you just say it by word of mouth, my mother told me she have a sibling somewhere, but there's no picture to the face. Okay? There is no picture to look at. So it's very important. Listen to me. When you take those pictures, you don't just capture the images. You capture the emotions. You capture the joy. You capture the season. You capture, as it were, you pause the event in pictures, so that every time you look at those pictures, you are just happy that you were alive to be part of that story. So what does that mean? It keeps the stories of our families alive. Pictures keep the stories of our families alive. I remember my father's first building was captured in a picture. His first car was captured in a picture. In fact, while they were building the house, it was captured in a picture. We were not there. We were not born. But we grew up to see those pictures. Oh, how we treasure them. How we treasure them. And my siblings and I will often tell ourselves, we are from a good stock. We are from a good pedigree. Look at our father. Far back then, he knew what it was to capture moments. He left it for us, didn't he? He's no longer in the flesh with us. He left those memories for us. And I have a brother that is very good at going through the archives. I tell you the truth, he does not play with pictures. In fact, he will go to the family album and then ransack pictures that you will never imagine exist. And then he will just digitalize them. And from time to time, he will just put it on the platform, the family platform, and everybody will be like, wow, this picture is beautiful. So you can imagine that. It brings family together. It makes us to be one. It reminds us of our root. It reminds us of our connectivity. It even reminds us of our responsibility to one another. Because you are my brother, you are my sister. Sometimes we grow apart, you see. Sometimes families grow apart. But pictures bring family back together in one frame. Did you hear me? Sometimes we grow apart. Just imagine you having an issue with a sibling of yours and you don't know how to get across. And then you discover that you have one funny picture of yourselves and then you just post it to that sibling of yours. Whether you like it or not, that sibling of yours will smile. Even if the person is still angry. The person says, oh, this picture, where did she get it from? Where did you get it from? I remember this day. Okay. And then by the time you put up a call, and then the person will just answer, why? The picture has spoken. So pictures also speak. It's good for us to have these memories because we will use it to settle even family disputes. When you come together and you're arguing, somebody can just beam a picture and say, this is how we used to be. So what are we doing here? I remember when my father was still alive, he had, after we buried my mother, we had a meeting in the family house, and then he got up and he was admonishing every one of us, telling us how proud he was of his children, that no one of us had brought him shame, and also admonish us to keep the family together in oneness, in unity, regarding one another, honoring one another, and being there for one another. My brothers captured it. They captured it in pictures. They captured it in video. He was not praying for all of us. Just imagine you being careless with those moments. What am I saying? Do not be careless with those moments that God has, privileged you to enjoy with your family. Don't casualize them. Don't say, it's not important. No, it's important. And that's why I encourage people to celebrate. Some people will think, what am I celebrating for? Why won't you celebrate? You are alive. That is enough for you to celebrate. You cannot, attain a particular age twice. So if you feel led to celebrate yourself at a particular stage of your life, why are you not celebrating yourself? And it's not even about making a lot of noise or spending so much. It's about you being deliberate about what you do with the day. Just call your loved ones, people that make you happy. Just be happy with yourselves. Take photographs and just make videos of yourself. Listen to me. Life is not as hard as we are making it. It's not as hard as that because we are not taking advantage of the little blessings. We are not. We are not. You are waiting for one big thing to happen for you to take a picture. And do you know what? It's not every time that you look picturable if there is a word like that. Because sometimes you don't even know what happens to you. You look at your face, you're not even happy. Things are not working the way you want. So you are not happy because except you are happy in the inside of you, your face will not lit up. And so you will not even be willing to take photographs at that moment, pictures at that moment. But there are times that you are just happy. You look at yourself in the mirror, your skin is glowing, my dear. It's calling for a photograph. What are you waiting for? Take a photograph. Take a picture. Tell your children, snap me. You are going to service on Sunday. You look good and you like the way you look. Take a picture. Just anything that makes you happy, take a picture. Because at the end of the day, that's what you are going to pass on to even the generations yet unborn. Oh, and how much they will treasure to see your grandparents, your grand-aunts, your uncles in pictures and begin to say, oh, this is my grand-aunt, oh, this is my cousin, oh, this is this and this is that, oh, this is the house where I was born, oh, this is the car daddy drove, this is daddy's first car, oh, this is where daddy worked. I remember my first son visited my husband in his office long ago, and he took a picture of him in his father's office. My son sat in his father's chair, and the father took a picture of him sitting down like a big man that he is. Do you know that picture is so treasured? Don't waste moments. That's what I'm saying. Don't waste moments. Put your families together. Call them up. Yeah, you have grandchildren. Take a day and say, this is a photo shoot day. Organize a picnic. Whatever it is that you can do. Organize a cookout. Whatever it is that you can do, just get them together. Let the children laugh. Let the children have fun. And whilst they are doing that, take pictures of them. They will love it. They will treasure them. Those pictures, So please, do not, going forward, lose or miss or undermine, the moments that you share with your families. Take a picture. Frame those pictures. I was with someone and the person was desperately looking for a picture that was asked for, and the person could not find one. The pictures the person saw was not good enough, and I was thinking to myself, if the person thought about it that, listen, I will not have this person forever with me, perhaps the person would have insisted that I must take a proper picture of you. Some of our spouses can be difficult. In fact, when I started, my husband does not believe in it, but now he takes pictures more than me. I tell you the truth. And he has started posting pictures that they did not send him to post. You will just all of a sudden see him post a particular picture. And then I will say, honey, who sent you? He said, madam, I just wanted to post something. He's not enjoying it. So some spouses too can be difficult to put together. The men will say, I don't want. My dear, force them to want. Because at the end of the day, it is you that they are going to ask of pictures from. Have you ever seen anyone ask a man to say, bring a picture of your family? It's the woman that they ask, bring a picture of your family. So insist that there is, in fact, inform them ahead of time to say, there's going to be a family photo shoot. So please get ready. This is what we are wearing. Arrange your clothes and then have fun on such days. Just have fun. Just make it very memorable. So they look forward to it. So from time to time, you can call them up, family photo shoot, let's update our pictures, and then you just enjoy yourself. That's another opportunity for the families to come together to foster more closeness and connection and understanding and share love and just be merry with one another. So that's all I have come to tell us on this episode. So take a picture. So what are you waiting for? Take a picture, because you look so lovely in that picture, and I would want to see your picture years and years from now and be happy that we did not miss that moment. Do not lose no more moments in your family. Beautiful moments, capture them in pictures. Even if you write them down, capture them in pictures. What am I saying? Post those moments in pictures so that you can pass it on even to generations yet unborn. Isn't that wonderful? I know you will do that. Thank you so much for listening. And I know you will take a picture, won't you? God bless you. So this is me, D, saying thank you so much for always being here. Please do like this video, share this video, and subscribe to this channel so we continue to be a blessing to as many that comes across these videos. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.